What's up? We back with another video. We working on a to-do list that I got to go ahead and get this thing started up. We're gonna install the distribution block for the vacuum and the boost reference, and we're gonna hook up the turbo feed from the oil filter location and a couple other things tonight. All right, let's get started. All right, we got it installed. This is the bracket that I made in a previous video, and all these different ports are gonna be for my boost reference. Like I'm gonna have a line running off of my turbo going into here. I'm gonna get a line coming off of my intake going feeding the distribution block, and then we'll also have a line coming off of fuel pressure regulator for the boost reference. All right, that's that one. Start on something else now. All right, I'm getting ready to install the steering shaft. This is the old factory steering shaft with the rag joint. You know, if you got a G body, I think probably any of the GMs, but I know specifically the G bodies and these trucks have that rag joint and they go bad. And one of the things that people do is they get the Jeep Cherokee steering shaft, but for the 96, 97, and 98, they don't work because it's a different size and they're a different length. So what I did was I went online and I bought the double D shaft, and I bought the U joint, and I just welded it, painted it, put it together. I did all of that for, I think it was probably about $40, $50. So finna get ready to install that. Let me set y'all up. All right. Alright, recap of the night. So we got the turbo oil feed line ran. We got the homemade DIY steering shaft installed. And we got the distribution block installed. Don't mind this, just the it's the manifold. I had to take it out to get to the oil feed. And you know, I said I'm cleaning up this harness after I get the truck started. Once I get the truck started and moving around, I'm gonna break this harness down and thin it out. But right now it's an eyesore. I'll be glad when it get out the way. I think now we finna go ahead and put the oil in and probably put in transmission fluid, and I'm gonna call it a night. Okay, so under the hood now, I got the feed line ran for the turbo. It's over there right now. I hadn't put it on because I'm gonna take this turbo off. I gotta put the gasket back on the turbo, and I just got the bolts to bolt the turbo down. Then you can see this bird nest of wires I got over here. I just ran this stuff so I can power the ECU on and make sure everything was working right. I'm gonna order some 1-inch Alex Tech split loom, and I'm gonna go back all the way back there and put everything in that 1-inch Alex Tech and just have it branching off where it need to go. So it's gonna clean all that up real nice. I got a second battery now. It's going over to the driver's side location so I can get some of these terminals, some of this stuff off of this battery. So we'll be working on that. I got my fans. Smooth this harness out the way. I got my fans and my radiator in. I made some brackets right here. Made 3 brackets across the top. This ain't nothing, nothing but just some metal that I got from Tractor Supply. All I did was measured it where I needed it to bend at, put it in the vise and bent it, drilled my holes to mount it to the core support. And then what I did to get it through the radiator, well, not the radiator, I'm sorry, but the fan, was I just heated it up with a torch and pushed it through where I wanted it to come through. So now all I gotta do is pull it up tight, bolt it down, and they locked in place. I got 3 of them coming across the top. 1, 2, 3, and everything lines up. All right, so boom, this is where we at now. I got some bigger, I think, inch and a quarter, Alex Tech wire loom, split wire loom. I'm gonna clean this up over here. I got all this ran. A lot of that is the Terminator wiring. I got it ran so I could go ahead and load my base tune and do my update. I got everything successfully updated to the version 3 because it was still on version 1. So now my next move is to start it up. So the other night, what we were doing, we tied in, we did the steering shaft that I made. We tied in the turbo feed. So now I need to come back and put the turbo feed onto the turbo. I need to shorten the turbo drain line. Need to shorten it, but I gotta wait now because I don't have a gasket for the turbo drain fitting. It came with a rubber O-ring. It's way too small. It ain't meeting up, so I'm just gonna order another one so I can use the gasket off it. But what I did the other night, I went ahead and put oil in it. Went ahead and put transmission fluid in it. And I'm gonna show you the result of that right now. Let's see. We got transmission fluid. I checked it the other night when I was putting it in, and I guess within a day or so, some of it leaked out. So I'm finna clean it up, figure out where it's coming from. I got a real good feeling it's coming from this the seal on the back of the transmission. I'm thinking because when I replaced it, I didn't really like how it sat in there in comparison to the other one when I went to put the drive shaft back in. So I'm finna check that now and see if that's where the leak came from. And now that I'm down here on the ground, I really don't think that's where the leak came from. But I'm finna get up under here and see. So hold on. All right, false alarm. I just forgot to tighten up a couple bolts on that transmission pan. Now we finna hook up the transmission cooler lines to the radiator. Now, generally I'm opposed to hooking up the transmission cooler lines to the radiator because sometimes that fluid can mix with the antifreeze and mess up your transmission. But in this case, I don't feel like I'm gonna have to take some more. I'm gonna have to cut some stuff out to make the transmission cooler that I got work. And I don't feel like doing that right now because I want to go ahead and get the truck started up. So what I'm gonna do is just run it to my radiator, and maybe later on down the line I'll look into cutting some more stuff out or getting that the bracket in front for the True Cool that Clock Fabrication make. Also, I did get the fan harness installed on the fans. All I got to do is mount my relays up there and hook the fans up, hook them up to a ground source on the terminator, on the inputs and outputs. So that's going to be coming up real soon.